Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shreyas. In this video, we are going to talk about Indian genetics. I've seen so many people messaging me on Instagram, Facebook and comments on YouTube saying that Indians do not have the best genetics to excel in bodybuilding or in sports. Now bodybuilding, we all know that some people have elite genetics and that determines how big they can grow. But at the same time, that does not apply for sports in general. I will also discuss why Indians do not actually excel in sports or Indian athletes do not do that well in Olympics or whatever sports. Now, it all starts from a very young age. Go back to school. Okay, we all remember the school days in 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade when we as kids we would have loved to play some sort of sports. For example, I loved playing football, cricket or badminton. And we did not have enough time to play. The reason are academics. We were always told to study, study and study. Even when we were in 5th, 6th or 7th standard, 90% of the kids were sent to tuitions and whatnot. We didn't have enough time to play. Okay, this might sound silly, but it's really important. And I see no one talking about these topics in our country because they are busy with their own stuff. I do not blame them. But as kids, it is very important to try different things. Luckily for me, I was pushed to try different things. I learned tabla, harmonium and keyboard, and I played a lot of sports when I was small. And to be honest, it has really helped me now. Okay, as you all can see, I've chosen a different path, or I've chosen a different type of profession than what's conventional to our society. But sports, genetics do matter. I'm not saying genetics do not matter, but I'll give you examples of two people that I just found on my Instagram. One is my subscriber, his name is Bala. You can see he's so strong. He's 23 years old. He's been lifting for the past 3 years and he can deadlift like 235 kgs for a rep. He can squat 190 kgs and he's very strong. But at the same time, he has a very good physique as well. How? Because he's doing things right. And you can also see that he's in New Zealand. He's surrounded by people who are smart like him. So it also is very important what kind of people you are surrounded by. And now I found another Indian athlete. His name is Vikas Thakur. He's a weightlifter. He's an Olympic weightlifter. You can clearly see from his videos as well. He's quite impressive. His clean and jerk is also, I think his 190 kg is his personal best. But he's just 24 years old. So over a period of next 5 to 6 years, I'm pretty sure he'll do pretty well at the world stage for our country. And there are so many other athletes who have done well in particular sports, like Leander Paes in tennis, Sania Mirza, Saina Nehwal, PV Sindhu. There are so many people who have done well in different sports. But the problem is the number of people. We all know that quality matters. But if there are enough people who try different kind of sports, there will be people who, if 100 people try football, there will be at least 1 or 2 people who will be at that elite level out of those 100 people. So my problem is we are not trying different kind of sports. So if we make changes to our education system, it will really change a lot of things. Now let's take example of United States. I recently heard from a friend that for them it is compulsory to choose some kind of sport. Okay, but in our country there is nothing like that. In our country, when you reach 8th standard, it is compulsory to choose either Hindi or Sanskrit or any regional language. So there's a huge difference why our country doesn't progress in sports. People call me as a crybaby or I complain a lot. This is not complaining, this is concern. Okay, sports can actually put your country on the world stage. Okay, United States, Australia, all these are sporting countries. China, all these are sporting countries. We can learn few things from them. I know that academics is very important. I completely understand that. But in certain countries, it is very important to be active in sports which can help you get a good college, get you into a good college, or get you a very good scholarship. So why can't that happen in our country? Why can't sports also be a part of your schooling or your college days? Okay, I accept that I was not good enough at certain sports, but there might have been certain people who might have been good enough, but they just didn't get the opportunities, and they might have been pushed to studying more and getting good grades, and eventually getting a job. I know so many people who are doing that and they're not happy with their life, who are actually good at the age of 15 and 16, close friends of mine. Okay, but no opportunities were available for them. So what I'm saying is genetics do matter. Okay, genetics do matter. Bodybuilding, it's a different thing. Some people will have elite genetics, but to get a good physique and to build proper strength, you do not need the best genetics in the world. Hard work and interest in the subject or interest in that sport can actually take you a long way. Okay, now there are the athletes like Conor McGregor, who I don't think are the most genetically gifted people, but the hard work and dedication they have is second to none, right? So it's not only about the genetics, guys. We Indians do not have bad genetics. We Indians have bad mentality. Okay, our mentality is very bad. We are not open-minded. We are narrow-minded, or shallow-minded. We just follow what our parents have done, or what our grandfather has done, or we just take the easy route and join some kind of family business. You might actually be good at something. Unless and until you try different things, you won't find what you actually like. So many people complain that they don't know what they want to do in life. But what have you tried? Unless and until you try different things. Now, for example, I've tried tabla, I've tried all kinds of instruments, I've tried different sports, cricket, football, badminton. I was good at cricket, but I didn't have that passion, which caused me to not put in enough hard work. But football, I put so much hard work, that didn't pay off, and I didn't get enough opportunities at the right age. But eventually, I found out what I like, and I'm doing it now. So unless and until you do different things, right, at a very young age, nothing will work out for you. So instead of blaming genetics for our country not doing well in sports, we should think more about our education system. Education is very important. Okay, education is not only getting good grades. I feel education is self-improvement. Okay, if you get good marks and you can't face situations in life, you're not well educated. Okay, so maybe you're well trained, but you're not well educated. So what I'm saying is, I even remember in our school days, in 8th, 9th standard, when our teachers couldn't finish the subject, or teachers couldn't finish the syllabus, they used to use our physical education period to finish their maths or finish their biology subjects. So that clearly shows how less of an importance sports is given in our country, right? There was a beautiful gym in our school, and gym in any school in our country is very rare. But sadly, we are not allowed to even use the gym. Reason being, we are too young to use the gym and whatnot, right? So all these things actually matter, and knowledge, right? I feel that there is not enough people who have proper knowledge. I'm talking about coaches. We need to bring in top level coaches into our country. We have all the money, right? We have Indian authorities have all the money. Okay, we pay taxes. There is a lot of money in our country. If they use it for the right things, right, they can coach people from a very young age. Coaching is really important. I feel coaching is really, really important. If a child or a kid is coached well, right, he can do 20% better than what he might have. Raw talent is important, but coaching can take everything to the next level, right? Like for cricketers, cricket is excelling in our country because there's right amount of coaching. Because India is a good cricketing nation, there are enough coaches from our own country. But let's take example of football. There are not enough football grounds in the first place. Most of the cricket stadiums are converted into football stadiums during the season, and there are not enough dedicated football stadiums. Of course, ISL is coming now, but there's not enough dedicated football stadiums, which means because India is not a footballing country, we don't have enough Indian coaches. So we need to get coaches from abroad, and the amount of quality we are getting from abroad is also not good enough. So to get top level coaches, you need to throw a lot of money, right? So that is one more thing. So genetics is not the reason why our country is not excelling in anything, in sports especially. There are sports like badminton, tennis, which is an individual sport where people can do well because of their raw talent and their own hard work. But when it comes to team sports or sports that are in the Olympics, it is very hard for us, right? So I believe it's all about kids trying different things at a very young age. If you start very early, like at the age of 8, 9, everything can change. You see the footballers that, countries like Spain, countries like the Netherlands produce at a very young age. You can see a lot of videos on Instagram that kids at like 8 years old, they are taught proper skills for football. Talent is of course there, like there are people like Messi or Ronaldo who are out of the world, who come once in a while, but to uh, promote football and to get proper professional footballers from our country, it's not that hard. So what I'm saying is, as long as facilities are there and people are promoted, or the kids are pushed to try different things, nothing can stop our country. We have a population of 1.3 billion people, and I think 40% or 50% are people are youth. So we have enough talent, and I hope that myself, you guys, who are the future of our country, will promote our kids to try different sports, try different things, try different instruments, try different things, and that will eventually make your child better and smarter as well. So I hope this video can help you in some way, and I just wanted to share it because it was always in my mind. I really want to see our country doing well in sports. I really want to see, especially football. I love the game of football. I always have a regret that I couldn't do much with football, but I hope if you have a kid, if you have a child, just push him forward and make him try different sports. And if he tries different things, he might love one sport and he might excel in that. Okay, so you need to push your kids as well. You need to push your brothers, you need to push your sisters, you need to push your kids. Unless and until that happens, we will not do well in any sports. So stop blaming genetics. All of us have enough genetics. Unless and until you don't have hand or leg, you can't complain. Indians have very good genetics, right? All we lack is mentality, proper mentality. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you took this in a positive way. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out, and share this video if possible. Take care.